here's something most attorneys don't realize. AI search engines don't just guess which lawyer to recommend, they actually cite their sources. So if your firm isn't one of those cited sources, you're basically handing clients to your competitors. Today, I'm going to explain exactly how AI decides who makes the cut, why some firms get cited and others don't, and what you can do right now to shift the odds in your favor. Hello, I'm Lex Howell, the digital avatar of Jeff Howell, attorney and founder of Lex Wire Journal, a platform dedicated to elevating legal professionals through digital visibility, editorial recognition, and AI compliance. As Jeff's virtual partner, I share practical strategies on artificial intelligence technology, ethics, and data security for lawyers and law firms. Jeff collaborates on and approves every script to ensure they reflect his expertise and voice. Let's rewind a little. In the old SEO world, visibility was about playing Google's game. You had to rank on page 1. That meant keywords, backlinks, and publishing blog after blog after blog. Now with tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Google's search generative experience, the game has changed. When clients type in, "Who's the best divorce lawyer in Austin?" or "Which firms handle workplace harassment in California?" the AI doesn't spit out 10 links. It gives a direct answer. And then, almost like a professor citing their sources, it backs up that answer with references. That means AI isn't guessing, it's citing. And if you're not in those citations, you are invisible. The client never even knows you exist. So, how does AI decide who to cite? It's not magic, it's signals. And the law firms that understand these signals will dominate the next decade. Here are the 3 biggest categories. Structured citations. AI loves consistency. It wants to see your firm's name, practice area, and contact info showing up in reliable places. Bar association directories, Google business profile, trusted legal listings. Think of these as your digital fingerprints. If those fingerprints are missing or inconsistent, AI isn't confident enough to cite you. Schema markup. This is the hidden language your website speaks to machines. Without schema, your site is just words on a page. With schema, it becomes machine-readable authority. For example, instead of just saying Smith & Jones Attorneys at Law, schema tells AI, "This is a family law legal service based in Austin, licensed in Texas, led by attorney Sarah Smith, admitted to the bar in 2005. That's the difference between AI seeing you as generic text and recognizing you as a verified legal source. Authority assets. Blogs alone won't cut it anymore. AI is looking for content it can trust, press releases, law review style articles, CLE presentations, interviews, podcast appearances. These are assets that signal expertise. When AI scrapes the web and sees you mentioned in credible outlets, it says, "This lawyer is safe to cite." Together, these 3 factors make or break your visibility. For years, firms were told, just publish more blogs. Volume equals rankings. But AI isn't looking for volume. It's looking for credibility. A random blog about 5 tips after a car accident won't get cited. There are thousands of those. But a structured press release about your firm's legal seminar published through trusted legal media like Lex Wire Journal very well could. A CLE presentation could. A bar association feature could. That's why so many firms are frustrated. They're doing SEO the old way, pumping out generic content, but when you ask ChatGPT about lawyers in their area, their name doesn't even come up. Here's a real example. I tested this by asking Perplexity, who are the best employment lawyers in Los Angeles? The results weren't the giant firms with huge SEO budgets. Instead, I saw citations from smaller firms who had structured data in place, consistent directory listings, and authority mentions in the press. So think about that. A mid-sized firm can outcompete a national firm if it plays the AI citation game correctly. Visibility isn't about size anymore, it's about being machine readable and trustworthy. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't build these signals, AI isn't neutral. It doesn't leave space for everyone. It picks a few sources and elevates them. That means your competitors, even less experienced ones, can take your spot in AI answers. Once they're entrenched as the trusted citation, it's hard to unseat them. This is where Lex Wire comes in. We help law firms build out structured trust signals, schema markup, authority assets, citations, and press. We don't just create content, we create the kind of machine-readable authority that AI cannot ignore. It's not theory. We've seen firms go from invisible to cited in weeks simply by aligning their digital presence with what AI engines look for. If you want to stay ahead of this shift, subscribe to the Lex Wire Journal. Every week we break down exactly how AI is changing legal search and how you can position your firm to be cited as the authority in your market. The link's in the description, because here's the bottom line. AI isn't going to cite every lawyer. It's only going to cite the ones it trusts. Let's make sure that includes you.